Good morning, happy Friday, happy park month. We hope that you're enjoying different park activities, that you're enjoying diving into books, finding a respect for all that you're learning through different stories that are being told with short picture books, with long chapter books, with poems or stories being told by the adults in your classrooms. So we hope that you continue to read, fall in love with reading, and enjoy all that you can learn from one another across the world. Today we're here to talk about and celebrate those students who've been recognized for the month of February for being role models related to trustworthiness. So remember, trustworthiness is about honesty. It's about doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. Okay, and I know that there were a lot of people recognized, a lot of staff members were excited to recognize all of you, had trouble picking just one person. And when you see the people who have been recognized as being trustworthy, those are role models. Look up to them. Like if you have difficulty in friendships and being loyal and being honest, for example, if there's a lot of drama, right? Sometimes that comes from a lack of honesty. And a lack of commitment to each other for being a good friend. And it brings in that respect level too. After we've recognized everybody, we have some amazing skits that will take place with Mrs. Wilson and Miss Kay. They're going to be acting up on stage for us and offering ways to show disrespect. So there might be some entertaining things. And then we're going to turn to you to offer ideas of how they can show more respect. And then we'll send you on your way. Okay? All right. So we will start with, we're going to go backwards, and we'll start with 6th grade. Okay? So, Miss Sambra, come on up.
I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm not going to say the student's name until the end. Okay? So you have to see if you can figure out who I'm referring to. Okay, so for trustworthiness, from Mr. Purdy's homeroom. This student can always be trusted to do the right thing no matter what the situation entails. This goes to Tegan Freeman.
Green for March.
Oh, fun. All right, from Mrs. Whiteside's homeroom. This student is trustworthy. He can be relied on to follow through with a task or activity. He can be trusted to do what he says. The bottom line is this student is dependable and worthy of his classmates, his friends, and his teachers' confidence. Corwin Geiger. All right, for Mrs. Valentino's homeroom. This student has many qualities that make her trustworthy. She is honest, loyal, and reliable. She is committed to school and band and is not afraid to show her true self. She can be trusted to do the right thing, even if no one is watching. Way to go, Chloe DeLude. And last but not least for my homeroom, this student is someone who always demonstrates trustworthiness. He is someone you can count on to follow the rules, lead by example, and be honest even in difficult situations. He is humble even with his many successes that he could brag about. This shows why this student earned the trust of both his peers and adults. Carson Stiles.
Okay, one big round of applause for our 6th grade. Okay, 5th grade, we have Miss Kay coming up to announce.
Mrs. O'Gene's class. This student is a very trusting student and friend. I can always count on her for completing her work on time. Not only is her work finished in a timely manner, but she puts forth 110% in everything she does. I know that if I need this student to do something for me at any given time, it can be this student that I can trust. Thank you for being you and someone I can always trust and count on. Gracie Swift. The next student is from Mrs. Rose's class. This student is our choice for trustworthiness. His classmates know that they can count on him to be a good friend to everyone, to help others in need, and to tell the truth. He's reliable because he always completes his school assignments on time and with care for the quality of his work. He's dependable, honest, and true to his word. We are lucky to have him as our classmate and friend. Ethan McIntyre. The next student is from Mr. Isha's homeroom. He's a model student who can be counted on to always do the right thing when no one is looking. His dependable and responsible nature make him the go-to person by peers and adults alike. Dylan Lofton. Mrs. Caldwell's homeroom. This student can be described as trustworthy because he is reliable, responsible, and can be trusted completely. He honors commitments and has the courage to always do the right thing. He's a loyal friend that sets a very positive example for his classmates. Kipton Cone. And the last one from Ms. Montleones. This student exemplifies the word trustworthiness. He's reliable and loyal to both peers and adults. His honesty and kindness to all should be commended. Quentin Yanni.
Okay, big round of applause for this. All right, and 4th grade. Come on up, Mr. Connick.
All right, so this person is from Mrs. McClurk's class. This student takes pride in his many moments of positive choices and consistently stays true to himself. He is a student who remembers that his actions and words have an effect on those around him. And he works each day to do what he knows is right, even when no one is watching. I appreciate and respect the efforts he puts forth to show honesty and integrity, even when it's not the easiest choice to make. And this award goes to Liam McQuillan. All right, the next person is from my class. I can always count on this student to do the right thing, even when an adult isn't watching. She is trusted by all of her peers as well, which is a part of what makes her a great friend. Keep up the awesome work. And this award goes to Nina Kent. Congratulations, ma'am. All right, our next student is from Miss Mooney's class. This student exhibits trustworthiness daily. He does the right thing even when others are not watching. He can be counted on to be trustworthy to both adults and his peers. And this award goes to Maddox Purcell.
I was expecting that.
Congratulations. All right, our next award goes to a student in Mrs. Reberg's class. This student can be trusted to make the best choices all through the day. She's a trusted friend and student. She is a member of student council and takes her role as a leader very seriously. And this award goes to Brooklyn Cunningham. All right, our next award goes to a student in Mrs. Marcello's class. This student is a trustworthy person. When she says she will do something, she follows through and does it. She can be trusted to be truthful. And this award goes to Sophia Mazerbo. All right, and I do have one more award. This person was nominated by Miss Decken, and they are in Mrs. McClurk's class. This student always does her best every day in band rehearsals and lessons. She is responsible not just with her instrument and sheet music, but also with practicing her saxophone at home. Keep up the great work. And this award goes to Liana Franklin.
All right, one round of applause for first grade. Sure. All right, we're going to transition to respect. And what I have to say is all the award winners, when you came up and I said, congratulations, and their name, and they reached in, what do you think they said? Thank you, right? Those are your basics, those manners. Please, thank you. That's a little hint for our scenarios up there. Acknowledging, saying hi, making eye contact, all of those important examples of respect are good for not just in school, but lessons for life, okay? So when you think about the word respect, one of the most important and the most sincere forms of respect is actually listening to what someone else has to say. Think about that for a minute. One of the most sincere forms of respect is actually listening to what someone else has to say. So often our minds already have what we want to say back, right? Because you want to like defend yourself, or you have something exciting to say and to share. But that stops and prevents you from actually listening to something that somebody else is sharing with you, which can help build and form a stronger friendship and relationship with that person. Student council, thank you for the posters that are up and around the building. There was one that I see every morning and I love it. Respect is an important part of friendship. So having respect for yourself will also help you to respect others. Just as the quote that's shared up there. All right, some key beliefs for respect. Treat others the way that I want to be treated. So if you don't like the negative energy you're getting, don't put that negative energy out to others. Right, Mrs. Pokracki? Negative out brings negative in. Positive out brings positive in. Okay? Maybe when you were younger, you read a book called How to Fill Each Other's Bucket. Same idea, right? Treating each other and everybody with respect, even if you feel like they don't deserve it. So I have a book that, so Mrs. Masur and I have books that we'll share again. One of my favorite books is, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. It's a surprise. It's the pressure. I can feel my face is warming up. But it's a story about somebody who looks different. It's very, this individual is very noticeably different and understands that he is noticeably different. What is it? Yeah. Yeah. But there's two other words that are part of the title. The picture book title. So, anyways, we'll move on. But it's about accepting differences. Whether they're your friends or they're people that you don't know very well. It's about accepting one another. Being aware of your own personal space, not popping space bubbles, right? So a lot of trouble comes when you guys are hands-on with each other. Keeping your hands to yourself, respecting each other's space bubbles, and including one another. All sound familiar? We just have to remember to do it. That's the key point. Okay, you guys know this. It's all repetitive because it's part of being a human being and part of being part of community, but you guys have to apply it and think about it and do it. Okay. Are we ready for Mrs. Wilson?
Yes.
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 All right, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, negative example. Okay, they're entering school in the morning, and the student is walking down the hallway, and teacher says,
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning. Have a nice day.
all right, thoughts? Raise your hand if you have suggestions for Kelly. We'll go over Miss Montleone. You want to pick somebody?
Regan.
She could answer. What do you guys think? Answer?
Yeah.
Okay, air high five for Regan if you say, yep, answer. All right, just a simple response. Okay, what else? Go ahead.
Say good morning back.
Oh, say good morning back. Do you think, if you agree with that, give an air high five. Okay. And we'll do one more. What do you think, Casey?
Say hi back.
Yeah, say hi. Right, even if it's not exactly the same words, you could change it up and say, hi. Piper?
You can look up.
Oh, will you say that louder?
You can look up what she's talking to her.
She can look up, right? Body language is important as well. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Better? All right. Now we're moving into the cafeteria. I don't know if you know this, but the cafeteria people, the women, it's mostly women that work in there, they are moms. They are human beings. They are members of our community. Sometimes they're coaches, sometimes they're club leaders, but they are important people, and they work here in our school to help serve you. You'll never believe it, but quite often they're ignored. When you guys get your lunch, take a look at what happens.
Hi, would you like pizza today?
Yeah.
How about some fruit? Would you like some fruit with that?
Ew, that's disgusting.
Thoughts? That happens a lot, by the way. Noah, what's your thought? Say it again? It was disrespectful. Why? Right. So instead of saying, ew, that's disgusting, you say, no, thank you. Mrs. Rose, do you want to pick somebody from back there?
Little louder. Do you want me to repeat it?
Yes.
Think about how the lunch lady felt.
Did you notice what happened with our lunch lady up there? What happened with her body? You can even just show us. Kind of just went down, right? Kind of just sulked, her head went down. You can tell a lot from people's body language. The tone of her voice. It was quite sassy, Kelly.
I know, right?
All right, so can we have them do a more positive example that shows more respect?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, would you like some pizza?
Yes, please.
Right?
Thank you.
And how about some fruit today?
Yeah, that looks good.
Excellent. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, better? Now, here's the thing. Kelly forgot something when she went through the lunch line. Hey.
Hey, honey, what do you need?
Fork.
Enjoy.
Okay. Thoughts? Kaden. Oh yeah. Say thank you. Smile back. Good. What else? Say please. We'll do Mr. Beach. Want to pick somebody from your room? Want to say a little louder? Yeah. When she gets the board, you say thank you. And also, you know the lunch monitors really well, don't you? You have Miss Lori or you have Mrs. Wortman. Using names. Miss Lori, may I please have a fork? Or thanks, Mrs. Wortman. Or Miss Marianne, whatever. I know some people call her different things. Right? But smiling, saying thank you. Again, they're human beings. They're somebody's grandparent, mother, sister, brother. They are human. They are here to help you and to support you and to care about you. All right, take it away.
Hey, honey, what do you need?
Miss Larry, can I please have a fork?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your lunch.
Thanks.
All right. We say thank you, Ms. Kay, Ms. Wilson. So as you go through today, especially it's fresh in your mind, and every day, think about ways that you can intentionally choose to be more respectful to not just your best friends or your favorite teachers, but to everybody. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. We'll send 4th grade on first.